ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. On the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. It's in. Touchdown, Arizona State. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of this conference championship. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The completion makes it second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quick throw shot on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Puts some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brings her in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rice. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and brings the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And the back gets the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They get the seam with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Swarm to the pass rush. The sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
first down sack, a surprise, and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking for a man. And he's got it. Touchdown, ASU. A little bit effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. For a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
He'll test the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's really him. It's Hamilton. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun run call. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A good catch and run for 6. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. What a stiff arm. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Crosses the 10-yard line. breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Rice offense on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Owls! They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdowns, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Here's the toss play. Fighting off the defender.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical 1st down to keep this drive rolling.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down. Looking to throw the football. grab behind the line. It's Butler. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team able to... The first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Movement at the second level of the defense now. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught for the completion. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The game makes it second and medium. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's third down for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Oh, that for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Sun Devils are going to keep this drive moving. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The Sun Devils offense is on the move now.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, at this stage of the football game, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking about a couple things. You're playing with the lead. You have great field position. Keep running the football. And the importance of that is the clock will continue to move, and you have a chance to be able to ice this victory.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity of dropping that interception.
And it's good, light down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets him to the 28. start the drive. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Conference championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone in this possession. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker and still going. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Running with purpose. Solid run. Tackled to the 45-yard line. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Sticking with the running game. Breaking tackles. Tackled, but first down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Using his legs, it's Smith.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. The defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.